Alright, so here's the entryway, Alpine Ponds Event Center. Here's a shadow box where you can display a wedding photo along with itinerary for the wedding, so your guests can make sure and know that they're coming to the right wedding as they get here. Proceed through here. You can see we have a pea gravel path. And this is actually the front entrance to the event center. The main entrance is around the back. You can see down here, here's a long pathway that'll go back to the back reception area. And right up here, this is the main fountain. This is the big fountain, the big pond. It has a fountain out there in the middle of it. Has a little peninsula that kind of shoots out in the middle with a little bench on it. You can kind of see that. And this fountain has different designs and different lights as well, different light colors that you can choose. We can get it to match your wedding colors, or however you'd like. There's a little bridge over there. We'll go over by that. Okay, so we're going to go back on the pea gravel path. As you can see, there's lots of landscaping along this path at night. There are over 100 little solar lights along the pathway. This whole area right through here, this is all a big rose garden, which isn't quite mature yet for the season. Over there you can see the gazebo as we're coming up closer. But before we get there, we're actually going to turn. We're going to head over here, and I'm going to show you the bridge. And the bridge actually connects the two fountains. We have some ducks in the pond right now. The bridge connects the two ponds, not the two fountains. Here's the second fountain in this little pond. Beautiful tree. Then here's the bridge. Call it the bridge to nowhere, doesn't really go anywhere. But from here you can kind of see the layout of the park. You can see how big this pond is with the big fountain. And then you can, on the other side, you can see the other one. And back in the back, you can see the ceremony and reception area along with the trees. And everything's really starting to turn beautiful for the spring and summertime. So let's go ahead and head back. Underneath this tree here, there's a very popular photo spot. This is actually on the rock there. This is actually used by a lot of people for proms and other type of events where they want to come out and get some nice photos. I'm gonna come around here. Here's another one of the rose gardens. Again, not quite in season yet. We're getting around to the back. There's a fountain again from this side. And this fountain also has the color changing lighting on it as well. Okay, we're going to go ahead and proceed back to the main entrance of the Alpine Ponds, which is right through here. And back here is the parking area, as you can see. Then this big berm here with all these giant trees, this actually separates the parking lot from the ceremony and reception area. Over here you have your smoking area. And then here's another one of the shadow box signs where you can put the same thing, an engagement photo and also some kind of an itinerary for your guests. And those signs do light up at night. We'll kind of walk through here. This is kind of the little frontage road where your vendors can pick up and drop off their items. This big row of trees actually creates a lot of shade. Once they get fuller, you can tell they're already starting to. There's the restroom trailer. And then this area, as you can tell, it's kind of bermed down a little bit lower than everything else. This is the main ceremony / reception area. Here's one of the smaller ponds. And this one, the waterfall's turned off right now, but this is the waterfall pond on that side. And then symmetrically on the other side, we have another one as well. Both have beautiful trees. And each one of these aspen trees that you see, they actually have lighting installed at the base of them that light up. You can change those colors at night to match the fountain as well. Here is the gazebo area for the ceremony. And as these trees fill out, they do block a lot of the road, as you can tell. In the ceremony area, this is kind of the main entrance over here. This wraps right around back to where the parking lot was. This is a great location to put your guest sign-in table, gift table, things like that. And here we are right back over by the parking lot area. Okay. Alright, so this is what your guests would see as they would enter. That's back down that pea gravel path. And then if you come over to the right, this takes us right over by the gazebo. They see a beautiful glimpse of the fountain, the trees, the gazebo, the ceremony chairs all set up through here. These beautiful trees. I don't know what they are, but they're very beautiful right now as they're all blooming. And then back through the reception area, you can see it spreads out and gets quite large. I'll go ahead and walk you back through here. This is the main reception area right through here. You can fit a 35-foot tent nicely back here. Big hexagon tent that we have featured on our photos. These planter areas are both symmetrical, and they're also lit up as well. So in the evening time, it looks very nice. Back here, this is the second reception area. And I basically call it that just because it's flatter, it's more open, and you can do a lot more things with it. Those great big trees there in the corner, those also have spotlights on them at night, so they glow. And then back here in this big tree area is the bridal changing tent. And over here on the side, you have the restroom trailer, air conditioned and heated. Very, very nice. I'll go back through here and I will show you the bridal changing tent. Just for storage right now, we have some of our trash cans. Right along through here. Okay, so here is our bridal changing tent. And it's a 10 by 10 foot tent. It's not decorated right now, but it does give you an idea. And the floor The floor is actually the tiled floor. It's not the plywood there. But as you can see, we have a mirror. They're about 10-foot ceilings, and we would have a light inside of it for you. There's our tiki torches that we put out for every event, whether you need them or not. That way, in case there's any chance of mosquitoes, along with the Ada County abatement district, the moving water, and the tiki torches, we actually are able to keep away a lot of the mosquitoes and bugs. So from the back side of the park, this is kind of what it looks like. We'll go ahead and go back a little bit further here so you can get a better view. This is about 3 acres out here. About half of it is actual usable space. So here's kind of where the property ends, right back here. And if you look back, you can kind of see the layout of everything. As we center up with the gazebo, you can see the symmetry there. And then as we go through this area here, you can see how it just opens up and how beautiful it is. And these trees aren't even full yet, so they're going to get even fuller, bloom even more. And right now it's the middle of May, so you can see that things are still just starting to bloom, starting to fill up. But this at least give you a good idea of the layout and the overall size here at Alpine Ponds. If you have any questions, please feel free to give me a call. My name's Russ at 859-2759, or you can submit an information request on our website at www.alpineponds.net. Thanks and have a good day.